those were some great commercials. This is about the third time that I've seen them, and they are greater every time that I see them. I want to do a couple of thank yous. In particular, I actually want Vicky Wong from Day Advertising to come up here. Vicky, I told Vicky now, Vicky is the CEO of Day Advertising. She is the godmother of this campaign. I want to give you you know, businesses go to ad agencies because businesses know what their business is about, but they want the public to know what it's about. And the trick for the ad agency is to be able to carry that message to the public and still keep the vision of the original client at the same time. And so we really think that they did that, and we want to thank Vicky and Day Advertising for doing that.
This is not planned for, so I'm not prepared to speak. But I just want to really speak on behalf of the agency, Day Advertising, to really think that this is an amazing experience. You know, to be able to contribute our experience, our you know, say, talent to this cause, I think is once in a lifetime. And I think, you know, it is a collaboration, you know, between many of us. And the San Francisco Happy Free team has been very supportive of our beliefs. It is a very, in my opinion, is a very courageous act, you know, to put out a provocative message in order to drive action. The intent definitely is positive. I hope that the reception to the message from the community is positive as well. So thank you, everybody.
I think Terry Goofy is here, who did the photography. Terry, thank you very much. Did the commercials, and I'm happy to announce that Comcast is going to be running a lot of these commercials on Cable San Francisco. Tonight, the public relations, Bonnie Kwong at Niwa PR, Grace Niwa, was very helpful. Thank you. We could not pull this off without her. And I also want to thank John Fisher, who's not here, but was head of the marketing committee. No, he had to leave, unfortunately. But John Fisher at Brown & Tolan, was head of the marketing committee and helped to oversee all this. You know, there are a few other people that I want to thank, and I'm not just thanking them to thank them, but as a way of showing the kind of collaboration that we have had with the Hep B Free campaign. And you know, this collaboration does happen on a national level as well. Speaker Nancy Pelosi, her first public appearance after introducing healthcare reform, she did a public press conference and it was about Hep B. You know, Mike Honda in Congress has been our leader for many years. He has carried the banner in Washington, D.C. for hepatitis B. Worked very closely with Assemblywoman Ma, and they are working on a national level to create national programs to stop hepatitis B, to replicate the Hep B program. And our newest Congresswoman too, as well, Judy Chu from Los Angeles. As soon as she got elected, one of her first causes was for hepatitis B. And so this is going on all over the place. And you really see it in these advertisements that we are putting together. You know, this shot was taken at International Studies Academy, the Dominican sisters there, with Rich too. Rich, are you here, the basketball coach there? Rich too and his basketball team did that picture there. Here we have the Chinese family. Those of you that are fine diners will recognize the background. That's Tommy Toy's restaurant that we did that out there. And here I want to thank, in particular, Stuart Fang from Chinese Hospital over there, our honorees who really helped get our physicians together. These are all real physicians. Some of you guys might recognize your doctors out here, okay? This is designed, we want you, everybody to leave, when they leave today, we want you to go home and ask your doctor, did you test me for hepatitis B? If you didn't, go find a doctor that will, okay? So these doctors, these are all corporate employees. These are the Coalition of Asian Employee Networks that put that together. These are all the Asian professionals that helped put that ad together. You know, so these are the kinds of collaboration that we're getting. Even the chairs that you're sitting on today came from Cafe Post there. with our pageant queens, of course, in this town with Asian pageants, Rose Chung, who's the Miss Asian America pageant, has been a leader. Rose, thank you. She's been doing Hep B work here longer than I have. And really, you know, there are these 60, 70 volunteers here. I will have to tell you folks, this message was controversial. Which one deserves to die? Not every one of the volunteers said, I'm in line with this. We had 2 volunteer coordinators that helped us through it all, Jason Liu and Hugh Go. The future. Hey, so the Hep B Free campaign, for all of you who don't know, is made up of a steering committee. That steering committee is the Asian Liver Center at Stanford University, one of the leading experts in the world on hepatitis B, Dr. Samuel So. The San Francisco Health Department, which helps bring the systems together of all of San Francisco, which is Dr. Chow is the longest serving health commissioner in San Francisco. And Janet Zola is on the front lines. You know, she is known in this town as the Queen of Hep B because of the work that she does. And of course, my group, the Asian League Foundation, that has done this kind of community outreach. So thank you all for coming. Thank you all for coming. The message is, no one deserves to die. We all deserve to live. We all will live. Go see a doctor who tests for hepatitis B. Thank you all for coming.